So, look where we're at. Look at where we're at. I said the same thing I did yesterday. Exact same thing.
Wait, so this is to the abandoned school?
Yes. So you're probably wondering exactly where I'm at. So what happened was, after leaving my trip yesterday, I was like, oh my god, I really have to come back here and finish everything. The mind lingers, as in, I'm getting so curious, I want to see more. So I decided how to come back out here again, 2 hours out from Tokyo. I decided to bring reinforcements with me. So, look, I got Delilah.
Huh?
Delilah's here for it. Look at that. She's our attack fearsome. I got the Josh. He's got the mace. He's ready to attack. I got my other reinforcement, Cody, with the secondary mace. So, no more. So I was extremely creeped out coming here alone yesterday. I knew that I just had to come back, in which I decided to bring the entire crew this time to finally explore the rest of what I wanted to see. There are 2 more band schools that I was really curious to check out, and which will be happening today. So it's like a whole continuation vlog from yesterday. As continuing on today, I'm at this really cool looking creepy wooden old traditional Japanese school. And during that times, a lot of the Japanese say that their schools are haunted during the times of the traditional years where they had it all wood style and everything, in which I decided to come out and explore. As I was talking about yesterday, this reminds me of the anime called Dust Made Amnesia, which is why I grabbed that real interest to come check out these 3 schools. I only accomplished 1 yesterday. I got 2 creeped out, in which today I came back to explore the rest of them, which there's 2 left. There's this one, and there's another one. I also bought reinforcement. Show yourself, Cody.
Yo, what up?
I also got Josh and Delilah and all of them over there. From what you guys seen in the yesterday vlog, I was just so creeped out to walk through the entire village of that place, just because from the anime it reminded me exactly of everything that was happening there, where they sacrificed someone because they thought the person cursed the town, but they couldn't tell who it was, in which they actually sacrificed someone. In which today I'm a little confident now. I'm more confident just because, you know, I got the squad with me. Not alone, not lone wolf in it. Let's go explore. So what you can see from the outside view so far is that this entire place has just a huge playground, where in which there's like a soccer thing right here where you play soccer, and there's just swing sets. It appears that there's like 2 schools combined with this school, so this must be like a different part to the school where the students would go to. And then you come over here, this is what grabbed my interest the most. It's like when you come to these Japanese schools, you see a lot of these old school looking shrines, in which, here it is. I personally cannot read what this is, so if you guys could go on Google Translate and translate this for me, I would love you guys. Anyway, check out the rest of the shrines. This one's sick. Look at that. There's like a person on top of it, and then there's like these Japanese words. There's just more shrines. I don't know what it says, but to me it looks really, really interesting. From the outside view, this entire place just completely creeps me out. I'm really curious to see how the inside looks though. So this place is extremely sick. So I'm just walking through this. You can tell that with the windows, with the appearance of this entire place, this is one really traditional Japanese school. Just like, I mean, look for yourself. I'm just examining around, walking through the hallways. Everything is made of wood. Like, it literally has like windows that lead into the place. It's nothing like you would see ever in America, which is why I'm just so intrigued to check this out. This is a lot different from the last place I explored. I mean, look at the windows and check this out. From like the other place, the door seems very jammed. I don't think I get it from that side, maybe this side. It appears I can't get into that room. What about this one? All these doors are locked. Oh wait, one that opens. But just look for yourself, you can see what I mean. Whoa, this is extremely unsafe to walk on. The reason why this is so unsafe because this desk has been sitting here for so many years that I brought so much weight onto this one piece of flooring in which everything's about to collapse just because all that weight standing upon right there. Just check this one room out. Like the way this entire classroom looks. I don't think I've ever seen something as traditional looking as this. This is literally like that spooky anime that I was watching. Oh my god, I love it. So knowing me, I've always been very fond of the entire Japanese culture, in which really grabs my interest to come to a place like this and see like how the schooling system is like, especially from the years prior to these years. So seeing the traditional style, seeing all of this just really grabs me in. I want to learn more now. I wish I could like go back in that time period and see how the schooling was. During that anime, that's what happened during the anime. They went back to a time period where these schools were actually in use, where they actually thought someone was cursing the town. That's what was like the most interesting thing. So when they had the same schools still standing during those years, but in like more like recent years, the ghost was haunting the school, in which that's what they believe a lot in the Japan like history. It's that these schools are very haunted and things like that. Wow, check this out. This is all preserved fishes and random stuff like clams, frogs, all like sea creatures right inside this box. That's a freaking huge spider.
Wow.
I've never seen a spider that freaking big in my life.
Oh.
My goodness.
Dude, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, watch our steps. Thank God I'm wearing boots.
Huge.
I've never seen so. Oh my God. Oh.
You could have died.
I got the creeps already. Like I have my body's like tingling now. So basically, the reason why I knew I had to explore these places is because if I ever left Japan without fully seeing everything I wanted to see, it's gonna be like the biggest regret life experience. Just because it's like it's not every day that I will be coming to Japan. Not every day that I'll be waking up and saying that I'm in Asia. Probably within like 3 months from now, I'm gonna be back at home. I'm gonna be like, back to that life schedule. So I want to be able to make sure I have everything fully experienced before leaving and making sure that I'm just satisfied with Japan, in which I had to come out to the countryside, I had to see how the feel is, plus I had to relate to all my animes. The anime John, comment anime. So from what it appears that there's probably 3 separate classes by having these dividers. What happens is they pull out these dividers here, and this thing just goes all the way across, closing one side off, which would be one classroom. Same right there, which would be the other classroom, then another classroom right here. Then if you check this out, you have this thing. This is where the teacher will probably teach on. So the teacher will probably be right here. It will pull down this, and this will be like a whole thing where you could like visually see stuff. Probably one of the most weirdest things I see inside a school is just how much cobwebs that goes through this entire place. Like there's this one cobweb over here. There was also that one huge spider that we've seen. That seemed like another spider. That just shows how long this place hasn't been really used. And the thing is that they look a lot different from how it looks in America, spider-wise. So the really cool thing about this entire place is that it's not just like a regular Tokyo school or anything like that. This is a whole school separated away from society, meaning that this is like literally found right in the mountains. This is not next to any, like literally one of those schools that are just so far away from society that you're not next to Japan. It's just taught differently, and it's like how it is like in the animes. It's like if you watch Your Name, there's like that guy inside the school, then that girl inside like the mountain village where the crater hit. If you've seen Your Name, you'll understand what I'm referencing to. But this is kind of like how it's like, literally there's Tokyo, the whole city side, and then there's this whole mountain over here where everyone is so like separated from everything else there is over there. This looks like a small map, the entire village from the outside. The only reason I know this can't be the school is because literally this map looks too big to be the school. But it's just like, you know, it's just so cool to see maps drawn like this, just using markers and how it's made like that. Japanese school really, the Japanese schools really draw in a really interesting attention for me, where I just want to like understand more, learn about what they learn about. It's like, you can see the differences from how like the Americans learn and then the Japanese learn, like the knowledge that we get versus what the knowledge that like Japanese people get. I mean, every different culture has something completely different versus like how other places are, you know, different countries. This is the most creepiest part. So I walk right here. You see like how like the wood is starting to creak in? Literally every time I walk by this, I feel it move upside down, move up and down. I get kind of freaked out. My attention is to wonder how this place was like when it was active. Like how many kids were attending this school? I know there's actually a good amount versus like a little amount. And whoa, look at this. So basically, upon entering the entire school, you would have to take off your shoes and wear slippers when you enter from the entire entrance right here. This is the first classroom we've seen. I want to examine it a lot more. There's not much people to the entire small village that's completely outside. And as you can tell, we are also in the mountains of this entire place. What's this though? This grabbed my interest. Can I open it? Oh, I can. What? That is interesting. They have the United States American dollars, Singapore dollars, and like some other money that's just remained. Maybe they're learning about this stuff. This is all like forbidden. This is all like educational things that they have here. Along with stuff I don't exactly understand, but it's interesting, you know? At least you get a good idea, glimpse of what they have here. Let's just close it and let it be. Whoever else wants to open this. Like open up the chests, you never know what's really behind it until you see it for yourself.
Is that coming from in here?
This played at the last place I was at, but I was far away from it.
Why is this music playing here?
This means all the kids have to go back home right now. That's what literally this means.
It still plays?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 4:54.
Yeah, because at 5 o'clock, that's what this thing usually plays at. Literally.
Where's it coming from? Is it upstairs?
Let's go. That is insane.
That is.
Guys, do you remember hearing that in my last video? This is the same thing. This is the same thing I heard yesterday. I can't believe how everything connects the dots. Oh my god.
It's done.
That is so crazy.
That's the freakiest thing.
No, I heard this yesterday when I was walking the streets. I was like, what the hell is that noise? But I was outside. I wasn't even anywhere close to this. This is what usually plays when they're telling the kids to go back home.
So they're playing that song, but it was playing right in here.
Yeah.
So
Where do you think that was coming from?
somewhere up
What
here,
part?
it sounded pretty loud in this area.
Yeah.
So that song plays at 4:45 every day for the kids to go home.
Yeah, basically
crazy.
any time before 5.
We just heard that here.
Uh-huh. That is so insane.
Oh hell no.
Oh, hell no. That was by far one of the most creepiest and the most weirdest sounds I think I heard. But don't you guys remember, if you haven't watched the vlog from yesterday, I came to this entire village all alone, and I heard that when I was walking down the street, and I was like, what the heck is that noise? And then someone commented and explained what it was. I was like, oh, okay, now I finally understand. The weirdest thing was it actually played inside this place. I was just like, what? Because it literally was the same sound that I heard yesterday. That was the most weirdest thing. If you're watching today's vlog, you have to check out yesterday's vlog because you will see what I mean when you hear that sound. So if you guys haven't checked out my last video yet, my last video consisted of the first village I went to that had that first abandoned school. I went alone. I was so freaked out. I was just so nervous to go in just because the entire town creeped me out. But anyway, guys, so the good thing about it is that I decided to bring reinforcement with me. I got backup. I had backup for this video. So we explored this entire school. It was really cool to see. Like, I really enjoyed it. And this is just the entire school. So basically what they do say is that most of the schools in Japan has like the most haunting stories, which is why a lot of animes are based off of like the schools having like ghosts or something weird like that. I don't know, but I definitely get that vibe from going inside that place. It's a whole wooden looking type of place, which is really, really creepy. Anyway, we're moving on to the next place. I'll be showing a different video, so don't forget to tune into that other video that will showcase the next actual place that we'll be going to. Thanks for watching this one. This entire school is just such a real cool excitement. Farewell to my place. I really enjoy this atmosphere. Literally, you're so far away from society or anything. It's like how those animes are. Literally, the animes that show like the spooky things are always found in the mountains, just like how this place was. Such a great explorer. I had a good time.